as well as Facebook. And I am live. Grandest of Risings, y'all. Grandest of Risings. We are trying to work out this music situation. We're trying to work it out. We're going to work it out. Hey, Block. I just want to shout everybody out here that is tuning in with me on TikTok. Hey, Tina T. Love that you came back. Hey, Drew 449. Thank you so much. I think this is my first time seeing you on here. Hey, Chelsea Pauline. How do you get those fonts? I want to know how y'all get these fonts, because my fonts are just plain and simple. So because y'all know I have to open it up on Facebook. So while I am doing that, I am going to play one of our favorite songs. You know, it is Us Against the World, because it's Bills Mafia and we are doing what it is, 3-0. Can we give the Bills some love, 3-0? Okay. So this is Us Against the World. This is one of the openings that I love to play, produced by the Kulu brothers. And on the beat, you will hear Stevie Johnson. I'll be right back.
SJ1 Trey. Why so serious?
Come on in the room. I always have to open this up on Facebook, or if I don't, no one will see it. So I'm doing that right now. Opening this up so that you guys can also see it on Facebook. And I hope all of you who are on right now go to Green Links Media and give me a subscribe. You can get the Green Links Media link in my bio. If you are following me here on TikTok, go ahead and give your girl a follow. We have some dope conversations. One of the things that I love to ask everyone as you are coming in is where you are with your mental health from 1 to 10. Because I care. I really care. And I know life is life, y'all. Life is really life. Hey. I'm gonna share this. Then I'm gonna come right back to y'all. I got some things that we want to talk about. We're supposed to have a special guest. I pray that he makes it up here. I don't know if he is actually in town or not. But we are supposed to have Hyde coming in today. If not, hopefully he'll be able to call in and tell us about what he has going on, because he's giving back to his city of Buffalo, our city of Buffalo, his hometown. Because you know, Buffalo is my city, but a lot of me is my hometown. I love my hometown. Frank is in here trying to figure out why the music is not playing. But we're going to get it together, y'all. We are definitely going to get it together. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Yeah, I hear that now. I don't have the music.
You're so close yet so far.
I know, but you know what, you guys, that is all right, because we are going to get this thing together. This is what happens sometimes when you are dealing with technology. See, I come from a corporate background and I'm used to technology, not technology, and I'm used to that. I'm so used to that. Tina T said, it is the end of the month, so my job is stressful. I don't really like defending my budget. Oh, sweetie. Oh, I used to hate the end of the month. The end of the month was awesome. It was always crunch time. I worked in corporate for a very, very long time. And during tax season, it keeps going in and out. During tax season, y'all. Oh, you want to fix it? Oh, go ahead.
Oh my God.
Frank is getting it together.
Y'all understand? Where was it?
Yep, it's right there. Oh, I hear that. Oh, y'all hear that? Yes, the music is coming through. Uh-oh. If y'all are listening on 91.3 WBNY FM, y'all can hear one of my favorite artists coming out of the 716 Molotov Mile. The name of this song is All I Ever Had. The name of this song is All I Ever Had by Molotov Mile. Let me just make sure it's playing here. Song is All I Ever Had. The name of this song is All I Ever Had. Okay, so y'all may not be able to hear it here on YouTube and Facebook, but if you are listening on 91.3 FM, the name of this song is All I Ever Had by Molotov Mile. He is one of my favorite artists out of the 716. If you are into music that is inspirational and music that is going to feed your soul, go down the rabbit hole and listen to Molotov Miles. Some of you may know him. He is a goat out here, okay? My top favorite artist in the 716, definitely. Hopefully y'all can hear it on 91.3 FM. Let me know, y'all, what y'all think about this song. And like I said, go down the rabbit hole because he's so awesome. His music is so inspiring to me.
So you can hear it.
Yep, I can hear it through here.
The second I press this button off.
Let me see what's playing here. And like I said, go down the rabbit hole because he's so awesome.
It's nothing.
His music is so inspiring to me. As long as it's playing on the radio.
So you can hear it.
I'm fine.
Yep.
I can hear it through here. Let me see what's playing here. And like I said, go down the rabbit hole. Okay, y'all. I love that we are getting this together in real time because y'all see that nothing is perfect. I hate when people get up there and try and make it seem like everything is perfect. Like, no, life is so not like that. You have issues, you have challenges, and you see us in real time going through these issues and challenges. But that's all right because Frank is getting it together, y'all.
Very real time.
In real time, Frank is getting it together. So let's talk about some of the things that I wanted to talk to y'all about. Hey, bestie, I see you out there. Let me get back to StreamYard, y'all, as Frank gets it together. And he went, listen, you can say, Frank, that you had real life experiences with this technology.
It's been all year.
Right. See, man. And he's going to school for this, y'all. So he can honestly say that he has some real life experiences with this technology because like my guy, Frank says, my co-host Franklin, that you can learn some things from school, but the experience of actually doing it, that's what's going to get you the job. The experience of actually doing that thing. I remember when I graduated college, I thought that I was going to be able to just go into any door just because I had that degree. But I was getting beat out by people with the experience. And I'm like, well, what did I go to college for if y'all not looking at this degree? They want you to get the degree, but they also want you to have some real life experiences. So, yeah, that's why those internships are powerful. Make sure if you are in college right now, you get an internship and you learn everything that you need to learn. If they say, you know, can you do this? And it may not be in your job description, raise your hand and say, yes, I will do it because that's experience. That is experience. I started beating out people for jobs because of the experience that I gained in the workforce. So always remember, y'all, just because it's not in your job description, don't say, no, I'm not going to do that. It's not in my job description. Look at it like this. That is experience that you will gain because you are being tasked with something that you have never done. And the more you raise your hand, I'm telling you, you are going to start standing out. You're going to start being the person that they go to when there's things that really need to be done. You're going to be the one that they rely on because you have the experience. So I'm going to continue to share this as well. And do me a favor, if you are on Green Links Media Facebook, make sure you subscribe. If you are on TikTok, please go head over to Green Links Media on YouTube and subscribe. I'm trying to bring up the followers on that page because we want to be monetized so we can go out and do more things. The more we make, the better it is because it gets reinvested back into this. It's not like I'm living off of anything. This is getting reinvested back into the platform so that we can bring to you the content and just the information. It takes money. Hey, Marnette Galloway, thank you so much for coming on this morning. Let me just make sure that I'm sharing this because I like to share this to the different platforms, everybody. So what are we talking about today? There's a lot. And I have my, like I had said before, I'm older. So I had to start writing things down. So we got a lot. Ooh, I hear music in
here. You hear music?
Yeah.
You're lying.
I hear music. If you guys are on Facebook or YouTube, let me know if you hear that music. If not, we're going to keep on talking. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, let me know if you hear any music coming through. If not, if you are tuned into 91.3 FM, you rock. Make sure you download the Radio FX app because if you are not in the Buffalo, New York area or surrounding towns, you may not be able to listen to us, but you can definitely listen to us on Radio FX. This is WBNY 91.3 FM, and I appreciate y'all all for being here with me today. The name of this is Money Man Pockets. He's another artist that I follow. I believe Money Man is, where is he from? Newark, I believe. Newark. I believe he's from there. So I'm going to go ahead and shout Money Man out. I believe he's from there. And if there's an artist that you would like played on 91.3 FM WBNY, just send me a message, send me an email. You can reach me at VETTE GREEN, that's VETTE GREEN 76, the number 76 at gmail.com. Again, it's VetteGreen76@gmail.com. I love going down the rabbit hole of great music. If you are an aspiring artist, a musician, go ahead and send me some of your music. It has to be a clean version for the radio. You want to make sure that it's mixed and mastered very well, because the worst thing you can do is submit music and it sounds horrible. I'm just saying. Hey, Shirley Lynn Clark, thank you so much. Hey, Layana. So what are we talking about this morning? We are going to be talking about Eric Adams. He is the mayor in New York City. He was just indicted, and it's a closed indictment, y'all. So we have one mayor that was indicted, and another mayor, the mayor of Buffalo, that may be going over and getting a hectified pay raise as one of the execs at OTB. What do y'all think about that? Let's first talk about Mayor Byron Brown. I'm happy for him. I think that what happened with India really kind of shook him and made him realize that his time may be limited here in the Buffalo area, that people are looking for a change. You know, one of the things that India stood on is working families, because she realized that it's hard out here for a working family. Let me tell you, it's so difficult. I know somebody right now that can't get a stress test because it's $400, the copay. Make it make sense. $400. You getting $2,000 a month and you are expected to pay a $400 copay? Make it make sense. Why is it so hard for us working families out here? And that's something that India stood on. And I think a lot of people resonated with what she was talking about, because she came from that space. She came from that space where she's a single mom. And I think it kind of shook him. So now he's in the running. Well, I believe he got the job. And the person that was just in that job was getting well over $200K a year. Now, I know y'all look at these government jobs and they have a lot of great benefits, but unfortunately, a lot of these government jobs don't pay very well, y'all, compared to the private sector. So I believe it was stated that Mayor Byron Brown was, and I don't want to say only, he was making a little over $160,000 a year. Now, I know for a lot of us regular schmokes, that's a lot of money, okay? A lot of us can do some things with that $160,000. A lot of us, okay? We can pull ourselves up out of poverty with $160,000 a year. But when you think about his job, is that really a lot of money when you have some CEOs running companies who's making well over that? Well over that. So in this position with OTB, where he's slated to be an exec there, I mean, his salary is probably going to double. That's the difference between the private sector and the government. Now, I'm not trying to tell anybody to get out of that sector. If that's where your heart is, then go ahead, because there's a lot of benefits in it. You can retire very early. They take care of their people. But I mean, on the flip side, if it's the money that you are going into it for, then you definitely you are not going to get it in that sector, unfortunately. But again, like I said, if that's where your heart is, then go ahead and do it, because I mean, there's a lot of great benefits. A lot of people I know that go with these state and government jobs, you can retire after 25 years. Like, you put your 25 in and you can retire. I remember when I was working at one of the banks, a couple of my coworkers left to go work for social services or just different county jobs because of the benefits. And I remember looking at the salary and I was like, wait a minute. And at this time, I probably had my girls and my oldest son, just the 4 kids. And I couldn't afford to take like a $3 pay decrease. Not at that time, but some of you out there, you are rocking with these government jobs, and I applaud you, because some of you are working for the I don't think Erie County Home is no longer there, but something like the psychiatric center for the kids, I believe that's a state job. It takes a lot to do these type of positions. So, I applaud all of you guys for doing that. So Mayor Eric Adams, what do y'all think about this mayor being indicted? Y'all, we have a sitting mayor for the very first time in New York City indicted. Hey, Donita. Hey, Ty Sexton. What do y'all think? Did y'all hear about Mayor Eric Adams? I remember when he got elected, everybody was so excited because there were about 3 or 4 Black mayors elected that year. Everybody was so excited because, unfortunately, you don't see a lot of people who look like me in these high position jobs. You just don't. Those barriers are finally being broken down. But unfortunately, Mayor Eric Adams is coming with a lot of mess. They are taking down. They are doing the takedown and the shakedown with this man. They are going after his people, which makes you wonder, like, what is it that this man was doing that they started going after his people like this, y'all? Could you imagine? Who is he in bed with that they started shaking down so many people? Now I'm going to read to y'all. Let me just do a quick internet search. I had some things open up on my screen and called myself closing it down because I forgot why I had it open. See, that's what happens when you get older and you got that experience, y'all. Sometimes you forget about things. So I had all of this stuff open last night to talk about it. And of course, your girl Vette totally forgot and closed everything down this morning. So let's talk about Mayor Eric Adams. So he's an American politician and former police officer currently serving as the 110th mayor of New York City. He's been in office since 2022, and last night the indictment came down, but it's a sealed indictment. It's a sealed indictment, y'all. He's facing federal charges right now. Why is it sealed? And he's denying any wrongdoing. And you can go on NBC News. You can go on CNN. It was all over the blogs last night. So New York Mayor Eric Adams is expected to be hit with federal charges. And he was by prosecutors out of the Southern District of New York. He's saying that he's innocent and he's going to fight with every ounce of his strength. His administration is reeling from the multiple high-level resignations. Now, people had already started resigning, which is another like something's up. Like the Fed's not just going to come after you for no reason. And they definitely aren't going to come after you and don't have proof of some wrongdoing. Same thing that's going on with Diddy, y'all. Same thing. So let's talk about some of these high-level resignations, and then we're going to move on because I know some of y'all was probably on Cardi B's live last night, so definitely want to talk about that. So he named the New York City school chief as investigating his mountains. Just know that a lot of people that was in his people space started resigning, and it's questionable. It's definitely questionable. Why would these people resign if there's not something going on? And I am not trying to crucify nobody. That is not my job before they actually get a jury of 12 of their own peers. But something is definitely not right in that Kool-Aid. I think instead of putting sugar in it, they put a little bit too much salt. Now, I don't know. Forgive me if I'm wrong, God, but something ain't right. Big shout out to you, Hunty. I see you in the chat this morning. So moving on. Oh, Cardi B, sweetheart. Lord, when I saw that live last night, y'all, my whole entire heart went out to her because, Lord, if you have ever experienced heartbreak, you know that it is not easy. And it's definitely not easy when you have children involved. And she just had a baby. And I was sitting there listening to her thinking, honey, I know you may be going through some postpartum at the same time. And then you got to deal with this. This man has dragged her allegedly. Just dragged her. And you got to give her props because she stood by her man. And I get it because they are married. They aren't just girlfriend and boyfriend. These people are married, y'all. Hey, my crafty sassy. Thank you so much for joining this morning. What do y'all think about Cardi B? Did y'all see that live last night? Do your heart just go out to her? I know mines do. Just as a woman, just as a mom, nobody wants to deal with that, especially days after having a baby. I don't even think that baby is 30 days old and she's already dealing with this. And don't think about the money and all of that she has. Think about the human being that she is and what she's dealing with right now. Like, this is her husband, y'all. This is not her boyfriend. This is her husband that's out here just doing all types of things with anybody. And now he has a problem because she decided to move on, as she should, as some of y'all probably would have a long time ago. But she wanted to stand by her man. And, you know, when you are married, it's for better or worse. And she obviously took her vows seriously. Now, a lot of us can say what we want. We can say, oh, she was dumb, and oh, I wouldn't have been with him that long, and he was with that person and this person. But at the end of the day, until you walk in those shoes, you really can't say. You can pass judgment all you want. But what I found, y'all, that walking in those shoes is a totally different experience than just talking. A totally different experience. So give Cardi B some love, y'all. Give her some grace. She, like I said, she just had a new baby girl. You know, God bless her and those 3 babies. She's more than likely going to be a single mom. But like she said on that live, you know, I was too much for you. Have you ever been too much for somebody? Have you ever found that you was in a relationship and found out that you was the one holding up the entire relationship because you was just too much for that person? She found out that she was too much for that person, and that's all right. When I was going through my own situation a couple of years ago, I had to bring myself back to a space where I was like, wait a minute, girl, like, you're too much for him. You are too much for him, or you may be too much for her. And that is okay. Sometimes you have to start loving yourself more than you love that person, because as human beings, especially as women, we nurture. We are natural nurturers, and we want to give all of our love to everybody. And a lot of times we forget about ourselves. See, it seems like to me she was so busy loving on him and doing what it is that she was supposed to do that she forgot about herself. And now she's finding herself. Like Cardi B is probably going to come back with some bomb music because she's finding herself. I think she said last night, when a Libra get the Libra, and I feel the same way when a Capricorn get the Capricorn. And okay, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Hey, Campbell Charles. Hey, Big Mike. I see you out there this morning. Hey, the prettiest one. Hey, Sexy Brown Sugar. Grand Rising to everybody. As you guys are coming in, I want you to let me know where you are. Hey, Froggy Baby. Where you are from 1 to 10 with your mental health. I'm at a 10 this morning. I feel so good and feel so blessed by the best, because none of us had to have the blessing this morning. But everybody that's listening actually got that blessing. All of us. We got that blessing to get up this morning. And sometimes we get so caught up in the, oh, what's not right. This is right. I can feel my heart beating. I can see. I can hear. That is a blessing in itself. That is a blessing in itself, y'all. So moving on. Oh, young Dolph. Oh, Lord. I've been hearing some things about this, y'all. What is your take on this whole trial? They're even alleging that his brother had some involvement. That's tough when your family, and a lot of times it be the people closest to you that will stab you in the back. For those of you who have not had that experience yet, you're going to get it. And when you experience it, you're going to think back to what VETTE Green said and say, oh, she did not lie. As you are elevating in this world, everybody cannot go. Isn't that what Benny the Butcher said? Everybody cannot go. And you will find that some of the closest people to you will not be able to go. They just won't. The door is very, very narrow as you are working your way into this world and elevating your life, whether you are in corporate America, an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you have been destined to do. Just know that everybody cannot go, and you are going to have to leave some people behind. And there's going to be some people in your circle right now, maybe even that person that you laying down with right now, listening to VETTE, that's just not going to be able to go. Now, the allegations is that this guy was paid. Well, he was supposed to be paid something like I believe it was $50,000. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, those of you who are out there listening. He was supposed to be paid $50,000. Now, he's talking because he was only paid allegedly $800. $50,000. Hey, Brooklyn, grand rising to you. Hey, King. Hey, King DP9. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, John. He was supposed to be paid $50,000 to unlife him. And for what? Jealousy? Envy? Jealousy and envy is a main thing. That green-eyed devil will get you in a lot of trouble. It will have you doing things that you would not normally do. There's nothing that anyone has that you should be envious of or jealous of, because it is theirs. Anything that you are destined to have, I promise you, you are going to have. There's no reason to be envious or jealous enough of someone that you would want them unlifed. No reason. That is going way, like, you taking it way out of the way and for no reason. If you put that much effort into doing what it is that you have been called to do, or trying to figure out what it is that you have been called to do, I promise you, your life will change. There's no need to be worried about anybody else that's doing something that you want to do, or that you are thinking about doing. All of that should be an inspiration, y'all. Never should it get to a point where you can't sleep because you're so worried about what somebody else has or what somebody else is doing. That's going to get you in trouble. I remember growing up, they said that that money is the root of all evil. I disagree wholeheartedly. It's not money. It's the lack of money. And people thinking that if they have what you have, that it will change their life. But when you get things, there's a process behind it, everybody. The process is so that you can keep it. Buenos dias, baby. Grandis of Rising. There's a process behind it, everybody. Big Mike said, God has for you to, let me see. God has for you, no man can take away. Amen, amen, amen. That is true. Don't you feel that a lot of us get caught up in wondering why we don't have what other people have? The process is so that you can maintain that thing. The process is so that when you do get blessed with those riches, or blessed with that job, or blessed with whatever it is that you have been destined to be blessed with, so you can keep it. Imagine getting $1 million. We all hear these stories about people hitting the lotto, right? There's a show out right now about people hitting the lotto and they're broke in less than 5 years. The process is so that you can keep it. You want to be able to maintain what it is that you have. So allow yourself to go through the process. Sometimes we get so hung up, y'all, but the process is for us. When you fall down and you get back up, there was a process to that. You fell down and you learned how to get back up. The process, y'all. Trust the process. I used to hate hearing that. Trust the process. Trust the process. But I've learned so much by trusting the process. So now, like I said before, like I say all the time, I allow myself to feel that emotion. I do. Because it's a human emotion, and we are still human, and we get caught up sometimes. But what you don't want to do is let those emotions fuel you in a negative direction. Take all of those emotions and let it fuel you into a positive direction. They say if something gets you mad enough, then you should want to do something about it. Big Mike said it's the love of money. Concentrate on the people. You will always have the money. Amen. That is true. That is true. I found that to be true in my own life. If you concentrate on servitude and not on the other thing, the other part, you will find that you will never have to do anything that goes against the grain. Now, you're going to have to do some things that's going to be challenging and hard work, absolutely. But you're going to live much better when you practice servitude and you give back more and not expect so much. Give with an open heart and not expect anything from it. I found in my own life that it works. It really does. It works. And I remember the very first time that I heard someone say, it was one of my mentors. I don't know. I don't remember if it was Lisa Nichols or it was someone that I was listening to. And they had said, don't chase the money. The money is going to chase you. Do not chase the money. To all of you out there, hey, Daryl Green, Grand Rising to you. To all of you out there who's listening on WBNY 91.3 FM and you are in college right now, I promise you, if you do not take anything else from what I'm saying today, as you are journeying out into the world and getting these jobs, starting your career, do not chase the money. If you continue to raise your hand and say, I'll take it, I'll do it, and you gain that experience, I promise you, the money will come to you. There is no reason that you're going to have to chase the money. You're going to have money just coming out the woodwork. You're going to have money just coming out the woodwork when you stop chasing the money. Thank you so much, Daryl. And then you're going to be like, oh, that was right. Don't chase the money, y'all. The money is going to find you. You're going to start attracting these things. You're going to manifest it. Hey, Shasha. Grand rising to y'all. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. As you guys are coming in, make sure you download the Radio FX app and listen to 91.3 FM WBNY. You can listen to me there. And next week, starting Tuesday and Thursday, I will be live with more music from 10 to 12. I'm so excited. This is how awesome God is. Like, God will start opening doors that you didn't even know were there. I promise you. The doors that you think are not there for you, are invisible, that they're open for everybody else. You start doing what it is that you've been called to do, or you start doing the work and not expecting something for nothing, your entire life is going to change. I got to get my coffee. Your entire life is going to change. So, yeah, Disney is joining Netflix. Disney is joining Netflix. How many of y'all got a Disney account that y'all share? I'm raising my hand. Well, Disney is saying no more, no more, no more. We are not doing that. Disney is about to create a plan where you can only have one account, just like Netflix. And if you want an additional account, I believe they're going to charge $6.99 a month. So I don't even know what we pay for Disney right now. So if you have a Disney account, just know that if you are sharing that account, Disney is saying no more, no more. And I hope the other ones aren't going to follow, but you know they are, because that's what they do. Hulu's going to follow. All of them are going to follow eventually. Hey, Shorty. Hey, Blowsy. Grand rising to y'all. All of them are going to follow. How many of y'all sharing streaming accounts? Do y'all share streaming accounts? Me too. It's so much easier. And these streaming accounts, you know, a lot of us have gotten rid of cable, but if you add up some of these services, you really are paying what you were paying for cable. I think at one point my cable bill may have been like $250. So right now, I don't know how much we're paying for the internet, but if we add up everything that we have, it's about the same. So I don't know if we're saving or if we're getting more. I guess we are getting more for our buck because we have access to different platforms like Stars. Which platform do you guys like? I like watching Disney because Finding Nemo is one of my favorite animated cartoons, and The Lion King. I can watch Finding Nemo by myself, y'all. That with Dory, she was my favorite. So I was extra excited when they gave her own cartoon. So I also watch Stars because I'm definitely into Power, and I hate that it's ending, y'all. It's a money thing. I hate that it's ending, and it's gotten so good. Oh my God. But I've been watching a lot of Netflix movie night with my guy, and there's some really great shows. I was watching Prime for a long time. Do you Netflix? You like Netflix, friend?
I just spent I didn't sleep last night.
Oh.
Because I just spent 6 hours watching the new, do you know Vince McMahon?
Yeah.
Yeah, they released a whole documentary
about him.
Is that where they're going around?
Vince McMahon is he's like the owner and creator of WWE.
Oh.
And this past January, some awful things came out about him. Like awful things.
Oh wow.
Like not like it's Diddy and then him.
Oh wow.
So it's bad.
Oh wow.
And so the interview came out. They were interviewing him before, like during this, and the last episode is all about that. And he's not in it because he refused.
He didn't want to.
So I spent 6 hours watching that.
Oh my God, Cat Williams did not lie, y'all.
Did you? Lie?
He did not lie. He said that this was going to be the year of revelations, and it is coming out. I don't know what the end of this year is going to look like. Yeah, biography of Mr. McMahon. That's what he's talking about. I don't know what this year is going to look like, the end of this year. We have the presidential election coming up. Make sure you are registered to vote. Make sure you guys are registered to vote. If it never meant anything else, this year is the year that you need to be registered to vote. And I'm not going to try and tell anybody who to vote for. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say, do your due diligence and look at the things that matter to you and vote based on what matters to you. This is a serious race. It scares me. Either way, it scares me to think of Trump losing or winning because of January 6th. It scares me to think what people may do because of this rhetoric that he continues to just push out there. Like the eating of the cats and dogs, y'all. Come on now. Come on. Like, that's ridiculous. And you know that there's people that are going to really be riled up because of that. And now this new thing that he has out, talking about he's going to be the protector of women. Like, that's so cringe. You're going to be, it was just so cringe just watching him up there. My sister had sent me the reel and I'm like, oh my God, like, you're going to be the protector of women, yet you've been, the allegations are that women need to be protected against you. Hey, Jody Mo, thank you so much for joining. Big Mike said, yeah, they're going to be telling about the steroid use and everything in WrestleMania. Ooh. Ooh-wee. People didn't get that size.
I heard WrestleMania.
Oh my God. Yeah, he said that they're going to be talking about the steroid use in WrestleMania.
They get into all of that.
Really?
It's so good.
Oh, wow. A must-see documentary, y'all. A must-see documentary. What do y'all think about all of, the people that we looked up to? All of these things being uncovered about them. Does it make you just look at them on a human spectrum, or because we like to think of these stars that we aspire to be or that we look up to as they are like superhuman. Like, they aren't really human, but they're just as human as we are. They have the same issues and problems. The only difference is their bank account is a lot fatter. That's the only difference. So what do y'all think about everything that's being uncovered about a lot of the people that we have been looking up to for years? This Diddy situation, I'm not even going to lie. It had me depressed for a while because I'm like, man, he was this person that we looked up to and we saw him coming from out of poverty and bringing his family along, and his mom, how proud she must be of him. And then all of these allegations that's coming down of who he really was, allegedly, of who he really was. It was kind of heartbreaking, y'all, just to hear about that. Now, I know some of y'all may not agree, or say that he wasn't this legend, but if you came up in the 90s and you were a teenager in the 90s or a young adult, then yeah, he was that for us. He was that for us. Although I did have some, I don't know, it was in my heart that he had something to do with Biggie. I don't know. I remember feeling that when it happened, that he may have had something to do with Biggie. And, the allegations that they're saying that he may have, he said, VETTE Green from New York City mayor, I'll vote. If y'all would have me. Big Mike said they better not be a Tim Hortons your high. And no, that I wish this was the Tim Hortons. My nails need to be done, y'all. This is just regular old Folgers coffee with some Walmart brand hazelnut creamer. That's what this is, y'all. So we're going to go to a quick, I don't want to play a video and get struck down because I'm really trying to clean up this YouTube page, everybody. So we're going to take a quick break, and I am going to go to Us Against the World again. Well, actually, I wonder if I can play Johnny Dynamite and see if that does anything. So I'm going to go into Johnny Dynamite, y'all. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Swish. Joy. Full moon makes the sky glow. Top down as I drive slow.
Make sure y'all are listening on 91.3 FM. This is Johnny Dynamite. I love this song. Hey.
Give me a double shot on the rocks, straight Patron. I'm looking young, Lord, and I'm feeling grown. They play Marvin Gaye. Let's get
Hey.
front to back and wall to wall.
The name of this song is Cruise, y'all,
Lions in there.
by Johnny Dynamite.
I want 'em all. I see Shawty right there, dancing all alone. I say, excuse me, miss.
So make sure you are following.
She said, Dynamite, boy, you got it going on. And I've been waiting for Mr. Right to come and take me home. And I told her, easy,
Hey.
take it slow.
You got to download the Radio FX app and listen on 91.3 FM. It is WBNY, Buffalo State-owned radio station. And this is so dope that they allow us to come in here and do what it is that we do. Pump your brakes, y'all. Hey, you can hear it if y'all listening on 91.3 FM. Slow your roll, Johnny said. Okay. Hey. We're going to be giving away some of these VETTE Green shirts, y'all. Green Links Media. Hey.
Yeah, you know me, I don't know you, and I ain't never seen you, and I rolled through, and I got a strong feeling you trying to take a ride. Take a deep breath first, it's a purple haze. Dang, wind that track, run that back. It's Mr. Dynamite putting it down like that. In the big body, like you can scratch out flat. Now hit the button on the side, gallon.
Big shout out to Johnny Dynamite Croon out of Arkansas. Big shout out to Miss Arkansas, the comedian as well. One of my co-hosts on the Morning Show podcast. He said, be easy, take it slow. Hey. What's up, Johnny? I see you out there. We listening to you on 91.3 FM. You got to download the Radio FX app to listen if you are not in the Buffalo area. He said, pump your brakes, slow your roll. Come on, Johnny. Woo. I miss being on the Morning Show podcast with Miss Arkansas and the Joker. He said, be easy. Y'all be easy out there as y'all going into y'all weekend. Hey. The ride is much smoother. Cruise control. Woo. This is one of them grown and sexy songs, y'all. Pump your brakes. Come on, Johnny. You better sing it. Hey, you are listening to WBNY 91.3 FM, and this is Johnny Dynamite out of Arkansas. He said, pump your brakes and slow your roll. The ride is much smoother when you in cruise control. Come on, Johnny. Come on. I love it. Come on, y'all. Don't y'all just love great music? I know I do. Now I'm going to play one more song before we get up out of here. This is by Buffalo's on D-Mont. The name of this song is My Everything. Again, download the Radio FX app. Hey, Miss Arkansas in the building. Hey, everybody. That's my co-host from the morning show. The name of this song is My Everything. D-Mont is an artist out of the 716. Now, D-Mont is someone that's special to me because his cousin was one of my good friends, and she passed away, due to some complications with lupus about a year ago. And I remember when she first showed me, I was actually moving out of town to Chicago, and she wanted me to go to an event because he was traveling all around and he was finally going to be back home in Buffalo. And we were supposed to go to the concert that he was having, but she was so proud of him and everything that he had accomplished. So D-Mont, just know that I know that she would definitely be very, very proud of you right now and where it is that you are going. And this song is My Everything by D-Mont, everybody. So let me get this going on before we close out. You gotta have your loving. Hey, I want your loving. Hey, JD, Grand Rising to you, love. Thank you so much for joining this morning. I hope you guys are also listening on 91.3 FM. Download that Radio FX app.
We fight the way we do. Every time I close my eyes,
all love, JD. All love to you.
We act like there's no love at all by the games that we both play.
Come on, D-Mont. It's gonna have me in tears thinking about my girl, Sweetie. She was so proud of him. You're my everything. I want your loving. Gotta have your loving. Ooh. Oh, I think I found the culprit. I think I found what the problem is, y'all. There is a short in this chord. Hey. And make sure y'all also listen to Queen City Pop Radio Waves Takeover. I got my guy, the Joker, my bro, Kitty Quinn, and Sugar D Lip. They were on yesterday or 6 p.m. right here on 91.3 FM. You can always listen to them every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. right here on WBNY 91.3 FM. So, ooh, you getting ready for the hurricane, JD? Oh, prayers to you. Lord, prayers to you. Go ahead and download the app, and prayers out to everybody who is affected by that. I believe it's Hurricane Helene that's coming through.
Listen, I know things get rough, but I love you. Listen, I want your loving. I want your.
I need your loving. Hey, you gotta have your loving. You're my everything. I need your loving. I think we have time for one more song, y'all. All right, I'm going to play one more song. The name of the song is Closer by Jay Relentless. Big shout out to Jay Relentless, y'all. This is one of them songs that have you moving.
Can I get closer? I'm closer next to you. Closer next to you. Can I get closer?
Hey, KK, thank you so much for joining. Yes, and prayers out to anyone who is affected by Queen Helene. This thing is supposed to be serious. I believe they are evacuating a lot of Florida. Prayers for JD, one of our loyal fans over here on TikTok, as she is getting her family ready for this hurricane.
Baby, let me know if this is too much. To me, it all makes sense. You holding me close, telling me don't let go. Is this life or am I dreaming? You say you start being alone, you need somebody.
This is Jay Relentless, everybody. The name of this song is called Closer. Big shout out to Jay Relentless. You can follow him on Instagram. You can find him on Jay Relentless. Hey, it's one of them songs that makes you want to get up and move, y'all.
Closer next to you.
Closer next to you.
Can I get closer and closer and closer?
Hey.
Closer next to you. Feel better right next. Feel better right next to you.
Make sure you download the app, Radio FX app, so you can listen to WBNY 91.3 FM. I will be back on Tuesday right here at 10 a.m. for more music and jam. We're going to be jamming, y'all. Come on, dance with me. Have a safe weekend. Hey, hey, hey. And let me know if you like any of this music, and we will bring it back next week. I got some more music for you. I'm going to be playing some more Molotov Mile, because y'all know that's my favorite coming out of the 716, everybody. The name of that song was Closer by Jay Relentless. Hey, 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 hey. I want to thank you, everybody, for joining me today. This was a dope, very, very dope episode. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, baby. So happy to be here. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. Thank you always Thorough for joining me. I hope that you guys are also following. Make sure you follow Green Links Media. You can get the link if you are on TikTok. Hit the link in my bio and follow Green Links Media. It's LYNX. Give me a follow, y'all, so that we can bring to you more content. Big shout out to Villa Maria College and the Hip Hop Creative Alliance. The next show is happening. I'm so excited. October 18th. Flyers are going to be out soon. If you are a student in Western New York, you get in for free. You get in for free. You get to see. Now, I know it hasn't been announced yet, but I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret on who's going to be. But y'all can't tell anybody, okay? Y'all can't tell anybody that Vette Green told y'all who's going to be in this lineup. But Allie Black. Oh! Allie Black's going to be in the lineup, y'all. And y'all know Allie Black is a GOAT in these streets in Buffalo, okay? Allie Black is going to be performing. I told y'all the other day, look up Allie Black Metaverses. I wish I had that clean version. My bro's supposed to send me the clean version because he played it yesterday right here on 91.3 FM. I need the clean version. I don't have the clean version, but that song, if you like one of those songs that give you that beat like, That's what the metaverse is. So Allie Black is going to be, hey, Dolly P, Grand Rising. Thank you so much for joining the live today. That's going to be one of those songs. I am so looking for it. Listen, if y'all don't come see anybody else, come see Allie Black. The lineup is going to be crazy. Like I said, Allie Black is going to be one of the performers for the Hip Hop Creative Alliance. I cannot wait. It is happening at Villa Maria College on October 18th. More information to come. Make sure y'all are following Dolly P. She has the best, listen, you see all beautiful hairstyles on her page. I love how she put the colors together. It just brings me joy. So thank you so much, Dolly P, for joining me today. I really, really appreciate you for that love. And thank you so much for the gifts. And if you want to sew into Vette Green and Green Links Media, you can send us some gifts. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that so much. You can send us some gifts on TikTok, or you can contribute right here on Facebook. It all gets reinvested right back into Green Links Media. I'm not living off of this. It gets reinvested so we can go and do what it is that we have been called to do. So I want to thank everybody for joining me for another episode of the Vette Green Show. Make sure you go to YouTube and give me a follow on Green Links Media. And when you do, you may be entered into when, oh, I was supposed to talk about this. Oh, Lord. See, this is what happens when you are doing so much. But I wanted to, before I end this show, because I know I'm running over, I wanted to talk to y'all about the event that is happening. Dun, dun, dun. Tickets are on sale right now. DPAT will be on October 18th, Friday, October 18th, in Niagara Falls Casino. I am so proud of him. If you guys are into MMA fighting and UFC, Western New York MMA and Fitness is representing, okay? He's Lackawanna's own pro MMA fighter. Big shout out to DPAT. Tickets are on sale. And if you want to be entered into win a pair of tickets, because we will be giving them away right here on 91.3 FM next week, you need to be subscribed to Green Links Media, okay? I get the email. Let me know who's subscribed. If you, again, want to be entered into win the tickets too, because tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster. Big shout out to DPAT. He's at it again. I'm so proud of him. He has a story. Man, listen, I love seeing these young adults doing what it is that they have been called to do. So save the date. It's happening Friday, October 18th at Niagara Falls Casino. Come out and support Lackawanna's own pro. He's a pro MMA fighter, okay? Representing Western New York MMA and Fitness. And I hope to see y'all there. I love y'all. Long life. Be safe out there this weekend. I will be back tomorrow right here on the Vette Green Show. And you can catch me right here on 91.3 FM on Tuesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful on purpose, y'all, because you can. And God said so.